Hi guys, it's Charles1K92 here, and today is day 5 of the 5-day countdown. Yes, we got 5 days left until MGS 5 gets released, and the hype is real for everyone around the world who is waiting in anticipation for this game. Can't believe it, it's been ages, and now we will finally get it in 5 days' time. Woohoo! Okay, but enough about that. Let's get down to the game, should we say. So, I just thought maybe on this day I will just say when the game is where the game is kind of set. So the game is set during around 1984, I believe. That's the time period that we're going for. And we're dealing with a big boss who is, well, he's lost practically his base in the previous game of MGS5 because of certain units and certain people involved. I don't really want to spoil it in case people don't really want to know, but if you want to skip the video, you can. I'm not gonna, hold it against you. No one will. So, this game takes place after MGS5 Ground Zeroes. To be more precise, the operation of Ground Zeroes, where we play as Big Boss during the events of, we play as Big Boss and we go into a military base / black site / prison camp. We go there under the pretense of a member of MSF being captured who is called Chico, and he has, information on the base and where it is, how many staff members there are, and your weapons and everything else. It gets destroyed by a unit known as the XOF unit. It is similar to the Fox unit, but the complete opposite. And it is in charge of a man who apparently goes by the name of Skullface. There's no other form of information about the guy, only that he has a skull face, and that he doesn't really like Snake or Zero, who was Snake's former commanding officer during the events of MGS3. So, when we save Chico and we get him out of there, we also know that Paz Ortega, who is a triple or double kind of agent. She works for Zero, she's worked for the Russian people, and she's worked for the Americans. So I think that's triple agent, if you can call it that. So she tries to convince Snake during the events of Peace Walker to, join on Zero's side, and we can use your army for certain needs and purposes. Snake didn't really want that, so he defeated her, and then she eventually wound up in this prison camp. She was tortured, among other things, and Snake decides to save her life. So on their return trip home back to Mother Base in Cuba, Snake's pilot realises that he can't get a hold of Mother Base. Snake takes a look outside, the base is destroyed. So he tries to fight valiantly with the remaining MSF soldiers, but they all die. Him and the second-in-command officer, Kaz, have to escape and leave, and the base is entirely destroyed, along with perhaps maybe hundreds of soldiers dead that were in MSF space. So both Snake and Kaz are really pissed off, and Kaz says it the best since they played us like a damn fiddle. So, feels a bit of betrayal there. Kaz takes his frustration out on Paz. Paz wakes up. She realises that she has a bomb inside her, which prior to Snake and his helicopter crew arriving to Mother Base, they find one bomb, but there's a second bomb somewhere else inside her. So she bails out of the helicopter, she explodes, but the helicopter takes the, I wouldn't say the impact of the explosion, but the aftermath of it, whatever it is. So the helicopter goes out of control and appears to crash into another one or into the ocean at the end of Ground Zeroes. So that's kind of like the backstory so far. And, well, for this now, for MGS5, The Phantom Pain, after the gameplay stuff, the trailers, and everything, we kind of see how this game is kind of going to look. I mean, for me, myself, I'm going to be really excited for this game. Because I want to see where Snake's going, what path is he taking, and, you know, his descent really from being a legendary hero into the big bad guy in, well, in the games of Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. So we see him as a hero kind of nowish, but then as we go through the game, he's going to descend much more into the villain and become the big boss that we've all kind of known and love in the previous MGS games. The ones that are on consoles, not on the portable ops kind of thing. Or PSP. So, in the Phantom Pain, we play as Snake again, and we have to get another mother base up and running, along with soldiers, R&D, and perhaps maybe we get to build ourselves a new Metal Gear. So that's kind of fun, again. The benefits of this game... Not the benefits of this game, the benefits of like being able to do this yourself now, we're able to manage it a bit more better. So that's the best thing, right? That you're able to actually now be able to manage your staff much more properly, create your base into what your style is. So if you want a cool kind of looking base, guess what? You can do that. You might be limited on, let's say, colour choices and whatnot, but you're able to design the base a little bit more. So give it your own personal flair. You want to change a few emblems? Go ahead, do it. You want to... I wouldn't say you'll be able to change the structure of how the base is made, but I guess you have a choice of where you want certain platforms, maybe, of your mother base as you expand it for other things. So in the central bit will be like the intelligence strut, which is like the first strut that you'll probably see when you go to mother base for the first time. And as you expand, I guess you get to have the choice of where your expansion is going to go. Do you want it to go up? Do you want it to go upwards? Do you want to go downwards? Left to right? You know, those kind of things. But enough about that, kind of. I mean, since recently, other trailers come out, and it's pretty... I have to say, it's pretty good. I mean, it came out a couple of days ago. I've seen it. It shows you the history of Metal Gear, should we say. The ones that Hideo Kojima has had, like, his input in. So that's Metal Gear 1, 2, 3, 4, and Peace Walker. I think Portable Ops might be in there, but Peace Walker's much more prevalent to that, since he had a much more greater role in it, should I say. And then it shows off... after it shows off this, it shows like Snake kind of walking down this corridor somewhere in Mother Base, I think, and he changes from like an MGS3 sneaking suit to a Peace Walker kind of looking Snake who has the olive drab fatigue with his bandana. And then it shows him with his Ground Zero sneaking suit, and then his Phantom Pain kind of look with the horn and everything. And then the next two bits I don't want to say because it might spoil the surprise, or maybe, I wouldn't say surprise, but it might spoil the appearance of what Snake could look like. After this, it shows us a bit of the MGS5 gameplay, and, well, I don't want to play it here because I might get into trouble. Maybe, who knows. But I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to see the trailer for yourself and, you know, give your own thoughts to it, since we've only got 5 days left. I don't think there's really much I can talk about, so this is the end of the video. So remember that this was day 5 of the MGS countdown, should I say, until this game comes out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a little like, a comment, and if you want to, subscribe. Bye bye.